This is a very quick video that I wanted to do to draw our attention to an ongoing case that seems to have been forgotten. Well, it's not really forgotten because I'm in touch with his lawyers, and I know that a lot of people have been on this case. Now, let me lay a background to this. I'm talking about Ijele Speaks, and those of you that know my antecedents with Ijele, you know that we really don't agree on so many things that I can tell you for sure. We are on the opposite sides of the aisle. My first contact with Ijele was when he was talking about IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I noticed that every other person seemed to not just agree with him. And so I sought to find out why. I reached out to him, I brought him on my show. When I had Ijele on my show, I lost almost 5,000 subscribers on my channel just because I brought Ijele. And after that, we didn't see eye to eye, so to speak. But I wasn't talking about him, but he went on and on, saying so many things about me, talking about Igbo people, and then he's in APC. I'm not in the APC. He even did a video where he was calling me all kinds of names. He said I have abandoned Omoyole Shore. He said I was a traitor, called me a liar, called me all manner of things. So that's just to show you that Ijele is not my best friend, okay? But you have to understand that when it comes to injustice, it's not about who you like or who you don't like. It's the fact that, okay, whatever it is that Ijele has done to Ebuka and the other one is Hezekiah, there's no reason why they should still keep him under lock and key for a year now without trial. I think that is great injustice. I've kept quiet for so long, like out of maybe being angry with him. I'm like, that doesn't concern me. A lot of people have said, Chidi, how about Ijele? I'm like, no, that's his business. But you have to realize that when somebody is being held just because the person holding them is a big man in the Nigerian context, or because they think they can hold this person, then that is something that we must not encourage. And then to think about the people who are holding him, people like Ebuka, who is a very fake a man of God. You see, when I've not been talking about Ebuka, I just did a video the other time, but I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. We actually gave up talking about these fake men of God because there's thousands of them in Nigeria now. So who are you going to talk about and not talk about the other? But once in a while, somebody pops up in the radar. I'm particularly upset with Ebuka because he has touched the lives of people who I know. I've watched from a distance and I've seen him manipulate these people. I feel so bad about it. So I know he's fake. And when I start, if I even consider it, otherwise it could just be a waste of my time. But just you, but on your own, go and Google and see, look closely at the videos and the mode of operation of this men of God, and you know that they are fake. We are not fools. All this thing is just, and they have templates that they follow. You invite people to your ministry, and you build a hotel. People travel from all around the world. You keep them in the hotel. None of them can come that day and see you that very day and go back. No, they must come. They must stay in the hotel. So you're making money from the hotel, and then they will arrange to see you, and then they will come and see you in your whatever ground, miracle ground, or whatever you call it. After doing the open crusade, then you now tell them, see me privately. So they now have to spend an extra day or two. If they saw you maybe before the weekend, they have to wait for working day. And this is their money, hard-earned money that they're wasting. And after the whole thing, when they see you, they come back to their destination exactly the same way they were feeling when they traveled to see you. Sometimes they come back worse. I've seen it. I'm not telling you that somebody told me. So you don't even have any moral justification to be locking somebody up. And by the way, what did Ijele do? He was just using his mouth. There's freedom of speech. The only thing is freedom after you have spoken. But whatever Ijele has done, I don't think they should still keep him for 1 year. It's not worth it. And I hear the guy is sick. I hear he's having so many complications with his health. He's going for dialysis. Look, I'm not a wicked person. I'm not out here to see somebody just suffer because they disagree with me. Ijele is not. I don't think Ijele is even capable of hurting a fly. You know, all he has is his big mouth, and I know he can. I've said it will get him into trouble. Yes, it has gotten him into trouble, but you see, it's not about Ijele. It's about what that means for everybody who is an activist, anybody who stands to speak up for other people, or who stands to exercise their freedom of speech in Nigeria. It means a lot to all of us, and so we must all speak as one against the continued incarceration of Ijele. And so I'm just telling whoever is involved, the authorities, the legal system that is behind holding him, if you guys are doing this because one big guy is financing or sponsoring this, you guys are going to be exposed. I can promise you. And when Ijele comes out, I don't think he's going to stop talking. That I know for sure. Trust me, he has been through things that are even harder than this. I don't think he's going to stop talking. My only advice for him is when he comes out, he should look very well and understand who are his enemies and who are his friends. One mistake he makes is that he always stays on the wrong side and he's fighting the people that he shouldn't be fighting. Sometimes, okay, he should pick and choose his fight, and don't try to just betray people who would actually care for you, who will actually speak up for you when you're in trouble. I hope he learns that bitter lesson. So that's what I want to do. I want you guys to share this video and make it known that Ijele is still being held for 1 year just because he said something and somebody doesn't like what he said. Even if he issued a threat, did he carry the threat? Did he have the capacity to carry that? I'm not a threat, but there are things that you have to consider. What is the motive? Is he creating content? Is he talking? Or then you come and say cyberbullying. This same cyberbullying law that they're using to throw everybody in jail, we're coming after that cyberbullying law. Let's actually look into that law and see whether it is being used correctly or it is being abused. Okay, so once again, help me share this video and let's raise awareness and bring justice for Ijele. I want to also appreciate all the people who have been fighting to see that Ijele comes out. I want to thank his lawyer, Barrister Detention, for the great work he's doing. I want to thank Omoyele Shore, who has stood. Even there are times when Ijele didn't even speak in support of Shore, but Shore didn't mind. Shore still fought for him, you know. And then even when I told Shore, do you know what this guy says about you? Do you know what this guy says about me? Do you know what he says about our party? He's even an APC member. You know, I was surprised when Shore told me it doesn't matter. He still went ahead and he fought for him and he's still fighting for him. So I want to appreciate every other person out there who is fighting for justice. It doesn't matter who is involved. It doesn't matter what party they belong to. It is difficult, I must tell you. It is very hard. Look, it took me time. It took me time to do what I am doing. Trust me. It took me long to hear me talk. I can't even believe that I'm talking or speaking for Ijele. But I don't know. Maybe they say blood is thicker than water. You know, I don't know. But I just can't take it anymore. It doesn't matter what he did. It doesn't matter how I feel about him. I'm just disgusted that they will still hold him, you know, for 1 year. Okay, so please let's go out there and let us speak on his behalf. Don't worry. Igbo people have a proverb: "Ana ebulu ụzọ zọta nwure m ọkụkọ n'aka egbe wee jubia ka ife ịchọrọ wee kwụba n'ilo." So that means you first of all save the chicken from the kite before you begin to ask the chicken, what did you go looking for out there? Okay, so let us save him first from this predicament, and then we'll sit him down and caution him, and maybe he will hear, maybe he will change. All right, Thank you so much for being part of this quick broadcast, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.